under pressure here now.
300 up for Afghanistan. Still 2 overs and 5 balls to go. Liam Livingstone back on the field.
That's a good first ball from Archer. Speared in to about leg stump and not far short of Yorker length.
Shows the depth of Afghanistan. They've still got 2 very fine players up their sleeve. Yunus Khan will be very happy with this. He knows these conditions perfectly. They knew when they came here, they won the toss, that they wanted to bat. They knew they would probably have to post 300, but really early on it never looked likely. This has been an amazing turnaround.
Rare respite from a single. This was Joe Root's over. 23 it went for.
And I'm just wondering, with Livingstone back on the field, whether there'll be a change of plan. 2 right-handers, whether Livingstone, as Labuschagne did towards the end of the innings, whether they'll go with Livingstone's leg spin. We are hearing he is allowed to bowl. He wasn't off the field for more than 8 minutes.
Will he want to bowl? Slower ball. Might just get away with it. Unbelievable. Lands in no man's land as Salt hurries in from the deep.
I say it's a good pitch, and the reason I say that is because it looks like you can pretty much walk out of the dugout and time the ball. And we've seen this on a number of occasions from this Afghanistan side as their batting effort has got stronger and stronger. Timing doesn't seem to have been an issue, so England at least can look forward to that, and it's a very powerful England batting line-up. But scoreboard pressure, the need to stay in the tournament, the pressure of the captaincy, all these things, and the change of mood in the game which has happened.
Slower ball. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Over long on. What an innings this young man is playing.
High score now in this year's ICC Champions Trophy. Goes past Duckett. High score ever in Champions Trophy cricket. Another slower ball and another slower ball dispatched out of the ground.
High score for Afghanistan as well in ODI cricket, so all kinds of records tumbling here to this fine young player.
Just cannot work out why England and Archer haven't gone death bowling Yorkers, wide Yorkers.
The most amazing thing too, just while we're dealing in numbers, bloke at the other end's 40. Muhammad Nabi is 40 years of age. There's a 17-year age gap between these 2 players.
Well, he's seen it all, hasn't he? Played every ODI that his country has played, but he's not seen probably many better innings than Ibrahim is playing at the other end. 23 years of age, what a player. That's hurt, I would imagine. That was a...
First ball Yorker, you can also as a captain set a field for that. Everyone can be straight. You bowl short and into the pitch, it can disappear 360. Batters are so good at uppercuts, hitting. We've just seen batters hit it over mid-off for 6 off back of a length and short. He's been busy.
You need a calculator today. That's good from Overton. Starts with a Yorker and then a slower ball. It's ball wide of off stump. But some of England's fielding tonight. There was a throw from Duckett earlier in the day. There was just no need to throw the ball.
Not sure there was that on this occasion either. This is the captain, brings up the 100 partnership, that extra run. You'd be happy with a single. Got 1 stump to aim at from that side on. Your chances of hitting, I don't know if it's worth a risk.
Another Yorker.
Key's not being predictable. You've gone Yorker, then you bowl 1 slower ball, shorter, then Yorker. If the pitch is that good, try and take the pitch out of the equation. What has this country produced over the years? Okay with reverse swing, but magnificent Yorker bowlers because of the surfaces being so good.
umpire Joel Wilson thinks it was just the wrong side of the line.
Who is the last? Who is going to bowl the last over? That's I won't be talking about it up there, but they'll be thinking about it. Brendan McCullum looks pretty relaxed about the whole deal. And Nasser Hussain has got his way with the Yorkers and a lot less punishment, it seems.
Livingston moving okay there, which is at least a reasonable sign for England. They may need him with the bat, of course. Lip reader, I reckon he just said I'm fine there to the bench. Right in the slot this time. The Yorker has given away to something in the slot. That strike rate that you saw on the pitch map a moment ago was 300 when the ball was invitingly placed. It was invitingly placed there by Overton and disappeared.
And that's why it's called the slot. Ask a batter on any pitch, where do you want it? Right there. Still have to hit it, and he sure did.
Single sweeps it away. Archer takes a good catch. He dropped a key catch against Australia, but he had his eyes on the prize there and pouched it safely.
Yeah, he took a good catch there, and that's really big for England because it's a bad start to the over for Afghanistan. But let's not talk about that. Nasser Hussain, let's talk about this fella.
One of the great innings you will see in any tournament anywhere around the world. He saves his best, it seems, for world events. He is an outstanding prospect. A little bit like Afghanistan, who are progressing very quickly in international cricket.
Longer of the two boundaries out there to deep mid-wicket, and Archer was perfectly placed.
Not going to go far enough, and Joe Root just settles himself. He just looked down momentarily to make sure he was in no danger of treading top edge. He'll get away with it. Gets Gulbadine on strike for the last ball of the innings. Together a little better at the end, and that is a very good last over from Liam Livingstone. Afghanistan.
The last hour and a half have been anything but plain sailing.
Terrific performance from Afghanistan, who were under the cosh at the start of that innings, but now have a spring in their step, and England will have to hold their nerve above all. The pitch is good. Conditions are excellent for a run chase, but they know that their place is on the line. The captain must feel that his position is on the line, and they will need 326 to win, thanks to that wonderful 177 from Ibrahim.
Yeah, don't discount the 40s either. They were very valuable in partnership with Ibrahim. Azmat and Nabi, they were vital contributions because their strike rates were very, very high in the process. But that 177, seen a lot of cricket. That'll live long in my memory, and for a lot of people watching as well. The bowling effort was strong to begin with, particularly Archer, who struck early, had 3 for not many, ended up with 3 for 64, but on the right-hand side is the key there. Their economy rates went to pieces because they were taken apart by Afghanistan in the latter half of their batting performance. The last over from Livingstone was probably the best we've seen in the last 2 hours from England's point of view. Look at the blocks here. Look at the blocks. England, yes, win the first one. Maybe share the second one. Then Afghanistan started to make their say. 62 for 1, 69 for 1, and incredibly, Michael, 113 for 2 in the last 10 overs.
Okay, let's go and join Simon Dool.
Ibrahim Zadran, magnificent 100, congratulations. What was the key to that innings from your point of view?
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. First of all, I'm very thankful to my dear Allah. It's not an easy to come back to international cricket. In 50 overs, I have just come back to international cricket after my injury after 7 months, but I haven't played ODI cricket for the last 1 year. The expectation was there from me, and I was expecting that kind of innings from myself as well. I was just trying to put a little bit pressure on myself. Whenever I put my self under pressure, I enjoy it, then I have got that kind of innings.
What were you working on in that time away from ODI cricket? Because you were playing quite a lot of T20 cricket. What particular things were you working on?
I'm trying to take time, work on my basics. To be honest, I don't think of a lot anything. I don't think about anything extra. Always I try to keep it simple and want to be disciplined. Discipline is very important for international cricket. So yeah, it's all credit to the discipline. Like as much as discipline, I will perform like that in the future.
You obviously got Jonathan Trott as your coach. You've added Yunus Khan into the system. Have you talked a lot to Yunus about batting in these conditions?
Yeah, definitely. He is sharing his experience with us. He played lots of cricket here in Pakistan. Personally, I'm trying to talk to him a lot during the net session, on and off the field. The way I have chatted with Jonathan Trott in the last 2 sessions, I haven't got runs in the first game. I got out early. I didn't expect that, but I have just had a chat with him. He shared experience. He has been with us, Jonathan Trott, for the last couple of years. I've just asked him that, what do you see anything different in my batting or in my cricket? I've just asked him. He said, you're playing very well. You just need to play one big innings once, whenever you cross 40, then you're gonna go for 50, 60, 70, then you're not gonna miss your big innings. So this is what I have just thinking about that, and I brought that things into my game. And before the game, I have just had a chat with Rashid. Whenever I chat with him, I got a score. So yeah, when I got my century, I've just so I'm like, that thanks for the chatting.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time. Brilliant innings. Good luck when it comes to the bowling side.
Thank you so much.
One for the ages it was, and this run chase might have to be 2 as well for England. They are under pressure to stay in the Champions Trophy. They have to go get 326 runs at a very healthy rate of 6.52. They are a terrific batting side, but scoreboard pressure and the other pressures involved are a telling factor as Afghanistan look to make yet another piece of history in their career. We'll be back very shortly to analyse that first 50 overs.
All to play for today here at the Gaddafi Stadium. Jofra Archer strikes early, what England wanted.
Boy, he flashed really quickly at that, Ibrahim. Adil Rashid gets underneath a pretty simple catch.
That's a beautiful strike down the ground all the way. Wow, full straight. Ibrahim Zadran, century against England.